Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do want you on trespassing location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
But once you leave, and you're going back and forth, and that causes disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
that's against the law.
I'm asking you for your name.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Well, you have to.
I don't. What's the law says I have to? You tell me the law.
Okay, what crime you want to report today, sir?
A theft.
What, a theft of what?
But I can't report it to you.
You don't want to report it to me?
No, because you're the criminal.
I'm the criminal.
Right.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. In a world where everyone has smartphones and cameras, regular people can capture every day in special moments. This ability has given people a new way to express themselves and speak up for change, questioning how things usually work and calling for responsibility. Every day, many videos of interactions between citizens and police officers appear on social media, sparking conversations about the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. But what happens when this power clashes with the responsibility of law enforcement officers to maintain order and safety? I have included the links to these awesome channels featured in the video description. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts with us.
Guys.
Hello? How you doing, sir?
I'm great.
I mean, you got all the rights to record. I'm just, she wants to know why.
Let them know that.
All right.
I already know.
Okay.
She don't.
All right. Why are you recording though? I mean,
I don't need to answer those types of questions.
I mean, it is a business. They would just like to know why you're
I don't
recording.
need to answer those types of questions. You know that.
441. What's your explain?
Explain to her what you just tried to tell me. I already know. She's getting education now.
You got your warrant?
Huh?
You said you had a warrant to be out?
Yeah, I got several.
Can I see it?
No.
What do you mean?
Why would I show you?
What? You're on the property doing what you're doing.
Well, first of all, I'm not on your property, dumbass.
All right, man. What's your name?
Yeah.
It's Puddentane.
Your name is what?
Puddentane.
Puddentine?
Puddentane. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
He's that guy that wants to record all this bullshit to go put it on.
Record what? Record what? Dummies like you? Yeah, absolutely.
I want to make sure I'm saying Puddentine.
That's not his real
What's
name.
your name?
My name's Nunya. None your damn business.
Sir, I'm asking you your name.
I know what you're asking me.
Okay, but you're saying you got warrants out. So what's your name?
Oh, well, I say a lot of things.
Why are you being so...
So what?
I'm asking you for your name.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Well, you have to.
I don't. What's the law says I have to? You tell me the law. Did I say I got to identify myself? What law is that?
Go ahead.
What law is that? Bye, Karen.
It's not him. He won't tell me his name.
The description matches him. If he has a 94 on him, they can pick us up.
It's not him.
Listen, I don't have no warrants, okay? So chill out.
I'm cool
I can tell you, I tell you a lot of things, dummy. I don't have to be truthful to you. You ain't nobody to me.
Listen.
Telephone tough ass for you like that. It's my property.
Yeah. Well, make me get off your property. When I get on it, then you can do something. When I get on your property, then you can do something. Right now, you can just kiss it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I was saying the same thing a while ago when they won't hear.
I'm right here.
I know you are.
Sir, let's go, sir.
Yeah.
Just trust me. Just step back. Just step back. Do me a favor. Step back over there. Step back over there, please. Thank you. How you doing, sir?
What's up, my man?
Sergeant Forbes.
I can't hear you.
I'm Sergeant Forbes, badge number 441. Forbes. I just want to let you know, I watch your YouTube channel. You got a big YouTube channel and you got a big follower. So, only thing I'm going to ask you to do is...
You can't, listen, come on, don't give me the directives.
No, I'm not.
No, because you know how this is going to go.
I'm just
if
asking.
you tell me directives, you know how this is going to go. It's going to go real bad.
Yeah, so I'm asking you.
No, you don't ask me. Come on.
Please be careful,
dude,
of these cars coming by through here.
Listen. If you see my channel, you know I'm a grown man. I've been walking the side of the road for years and years now. So why would you even say that, though?
Common courtesy.
But you shouldn't even say it. You know I know this.
So you don't want me to respect you?
No, you can respect me without giving me directives.
Okay, I apologize.
There you
I
go.
apologize.
Thank you.
All I would say is just be careful.
I'm always careful.
I
If they can't,
understand
if
what
they
you're doing.
can't see my big ass, something wrong with it,
Man, come
cuz.
on, don't do yourself like that.
Come on, man.
Don't do yourself like that.
But I appreciate it though if you didn't explain to them.
And that's what I'm gonna go do.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go do.
Because they still people in the world that think we gotta have permission to record, man. I can't believe that.
I know.
Even you.
I know.
I know you have.
Yeah, and then you was begging me for my ID, talking about you have to give it to me, all this bull crap.
You're saying you have warrants.
I say a lot of things.
Okay, but you can't tell an officer you got warrants.
I can tell anybody I got warrants. If I'm not arrested, hang on, let me explain to her. If I'm not arrested or detained, I can lie to you all day. Is that not right?
Yeah, man.
As long as I'm not arrested or detained, I ain't got to tell you nothing
You're
truthful.
exactly right. You're exactly right.
She don't know that. She does now.
Common courtesy, we're just trying to show you that, but you're good.
So folks, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy watching Jeff, also known as MC Tyrant Hunter, stand up to these officers. Jeff's way of asserting his rights during encounters with law enforcement is truly impressive. With his solid understanding of constitutional rights and legal principles, Jeff effectively resists any attempts by officers to violate his freedom. What stands out is how Jeff refuses to back down, even when recognized by the sergeant. This shows that rights are non-negotiable, regardless of reputation or past interactions. It's a powerful reminder that our rights, protected under the U.S. Constitution and state constitutions, should be respected in every situation. Jeff's dedication to upholding constitutional rights is inspiring and sets a great example for others. Whether it's the right to remain silent, the right to be free from unreasonable searches, or the right to record police activity, these are protections we all have. Jeff reminds us to never feel intimidated or pressured to give up our rights. Jeff's actions highlight the importance of being well-informed and prepared. Knowing your rights and understanding the law puts you in a stronger position to protect yourself and hold law enforcement accountable. Much love to you, Jeff.
Personal vehicles. You know what I mean? Huh. Look who it is. Look who it is. I got business to take care of here.
Okay, well go take care of your business for me.
I'm trying to do that now. But you're not being very polite. I need to report a crime. Can you do that for me? Lieutenant? Lieutenant? Yeah, okay. Public safety, you know, we don't want you police officers running around here with, you know, bad tires and stuff like that.
So what crime you want to report today, Mr. Soper?
Are you recording me, Officer Farrar?
Yes, Lieutenant Farrar. Yes, sir, I am.
It's officer to me.
All right.
You don't deserve the rank of lieutenant.
Okay, what crime you want to report today, sir?
A theft.
What, a theft of what?
Well, I can't report it to you.
You don't want to report it to me?
No, because you're the criminal.
I'm the criminal. Okay.
Right. You're the person who stole my phone from an innocent woman.
Okay.
You literally threatened her with arrest if she didn't do what you told her to do.
Okay.
So I need to report the crime of theft over because, well, you know, the phone's pretty expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
well,
you didn't have it. And you didn't have
You can get your phone back after.
When can I do that?
When it goes to trial.
When it goes to trial. But here, let me ask you something, Lieutenant. You said you needed the phone for evidence, right? No, you needed that phone for evidence, right?
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
But you needed it for evidence. Why'd you take it then?
I'm not at liberty to discuss your case.
Why'd you take my phone?
You can go through your attorney.
Why'd you take my
You
phone?
can go through your attorney.
Don't
Talk to the state.
Don't erase that. Is that your personal? Is that your personal phone?
Don't.
Is that your personal phone?
Not your concern.
Is that your personal phone?
Not your concern.
It's not?
That is not your concern. No, sir.
Really?
That is not your concern. Like I said, I'm not at liberty to discuss your personal case.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You have a criminal
Then
proceeding coming up.
Why are you out here? Then why the fuck are you out here?
Because we got a report of you walking through the parking lot looking at cars, looking at windows.
And that's a problem?
Yes, it is.
How's that a problem?
Yes, it is.
How's that a problem?
I'm just letting you know.
I mean, am I breaking the law? Is that me breaking the law? You gonna arrest me again for something that I didn't do? Huh?
So you don't want to report the crime to me?
I'm not reporting it to you because that is a conflict of interest. I need to report a theft. So I suggest you get your supervisor involved, and so I can report the theft. Okay. Okay? Right. Get your supervisor. All right. Get your supervisor. So you have a good day. What you driving? What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean have a good day? You're not gonna take my complaint?
You just told me you didn't want me to take my complaint.
You can't take your own complaint, you fucking dummy. What the hell is wrong with you? You can't take your own goddamn complaint.
Hey, listen, you have a good day, Mr. Soper, okay?
Are you? So you're not gonna do it?
You can go in and talk to the major if you like.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
You can go in and talk to the major if you like.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, after you.
After you, sir.
Oh no, after you. Oh no, you're too pretty. You're too pretty to go behind me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's walk.
No. Okay.
So, Mr. Soper.
Lieutenant, I need to speak to your supervisor. You going to get him out of here or not?
Mr. Soper, at this point, you need to call your attorney and let him know it's an active case. He's aware of it. It's an active case.
Wait a minute. My
Your attorney.
report of a crime is not even active yet because you haven't taken the report.
Because it's not a theft.
Do you have internal affairs here? Do you have internal affairs throughout the VA Police Department?
At this time, you need to go.
At this time, you need to answer my questions, Lieutenant. Period.
Listen to me.
Do you have internal affairs?
I haven't cussed at you.
Well, you're starting to piss me off.
I haven't cussed at you.
Well,
I haven't disrespected you. Yeah. All I'm telling you is you need to go and talk to your attorney.
No, I need to
go through everything.
No, I need to speak to internal affairs. I need to speak to internal affairs.
In reference to this case,
I want information on internal affairs now. I want phone numbers. Lieutenant, now. I want it now. I'm here for information. You're going to give it to me. You're going to give it to me.
Anything in reference to this
I also need to make a Freedom of Information Act request.
That goes down to 361.
What are you talking about?
You want to make a FOIA request. That goes through 361.
Who?
Release of information.
Who? Can you give me the information?
I just gave it to you. 361. Go to building 361. Listen.
Not allowed in 361, you big dummy. You banned me.
All right, listen.
God, what is wrong with you?
Listen.
You banned me from the hospital. I'm not allowed to go there. You need to give me the information.
This conversation is over. Okay?
Give me the information, Lieutenant. Now.
Go through your attorney. Go through your attorney.
Do you have internal affairs?
Go through your attorney.
Do you have internal affairs?
Have a good day.
I don't copy. I'm still lost.
All right.
Still lost, Lieutenant. Still need help. I need help. See what they do? And clowns.
All right, let's break this down a bit. I know I just threw y'all into a clip that you might not be familiar with, but that's why it's important to use the link in the description to check out the Angry Vet channel and get the full story. This situation is a prime example of why accountability in law enforcement is crucial. This lieutenant really made a fool of himself. It's just common sense that you can't take a complaint against yourself. Yet here we are, showcasing clips of cops with what seems like shockingly low IQers. Or maybe that's every clip. It's honestly baffling how unintelligent you can be and still get hired by these departments. And to make it to lieutenant, you must have some special talent in the Department of Unintelligence. This incident highlights a serious issue. It's mind-blowing how someone can rise through the ranks despite lacking basic common sense and understanding of procedures. The U.S. and state constitutions set the foundation for accountability and transparency in law enforcement, and this clip underscores the need for these principles to be upheld. It's somewhat satisfying to shine a light on this kind of behavior because it emphasizes the need for reform and better training within these departments. It's a reminder that we need to keep pushing for accountability and ensuring that officers are held to the standards set by our constitutional rights. So while it's frustrating, it's also an opportunity to advocate for change and better policing practice.
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede
Who are you? That's
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have
You
to have a
think
reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
You think so?
Sir,
this is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules are right there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Sir, outside. Outside.
Am I being detained?
Sir, I'm asking you outside.
Am I being detained?
Sir, they do not want you here and you don't.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being a
I've
little...
asked you to step outside.
I think you can be a little nicer.
Sir, I've asked you to step outside nicely. You're being detained.
I'm being
step
detained.
Outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained. All right, she's calling for backup. I am being detained by this fine deputy. GC 80440. With her pink handcuffs. She doesn't even know how to park. That's some illegal parking right there.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you need to
really?
get off of their property.
They haven't told me to leave.
Sir, they don't have to have a reason. It is their right. You're in my car. You're in my car. You're in my personal space. When I walk up and make contact with you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property,
Yes,
public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here. You're not.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor. Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
Do I have a supervisor that's available that can head to 8505 to Knox Road, please?
This is not
Sir.
private property.
Sir.
This is not private
Sir,
property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue with
Court
you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your
Trespass
supervisor
notice.
gets here.
We will.
We'll see about that when your supervisor gets here. Is that them running code 3? You gonna run code 3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
How you doing, sir? You her supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help
Corporal
you?
Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes. This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property, United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in publicly accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment to the Constitution, and I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment, and the branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations, and she doesn't know the law.
Okay, so did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave?
No, and
so
they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you going to leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got, or you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't done.
Finish
they have no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but you do have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm asking a question before we go in there. If they go in there and ask them, they want you to leave, will you be willing to leave? If they, 1 minute, if they say that, she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location?
Absolutely. If you tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you, I respect the deputies.
They don't want him back here.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact with
But just double check. Double check. Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do want you on trespass location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
But once you leave, and you're going back and forth, and that causes disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
that's
sir.
against the law.
That causes no.
Well, basically, that's
I've got it recorded.
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what I'm going to verify. But if that's the case, you did basically stir peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you.
Yes, sir.
And I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got
I'll take a look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a look, sir. You say you call stir. I'll take a look.
Well, I don't have to prove anything because I'm
not.
not.
Well, basically, I have your word is the word, and then basically they're saying you caused disturbance, and I'm assuming it's multiple in there because you said the branch manager came out, so it's multiple witnesses there say you were causing disturbance. So I said that's consistent with breach of peace, sir, and I'm asking for your ID because that is a crime in South Carolina.
Okay, but I did not commit a crime.
If
you're threatening to take me to jail, I'll give you my name.
What's your ID, sir? What's your name? How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yeah, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? Did you not drive
I don't want to answer that question. But I will ID to you.
Yeah, because you're being, sir, you're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. You denied the thing you did drive here, and basically in South Carolina, you need an ID to operate a vehicle in South Carolina.
Am I operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask cuts, because you drove here.
Sir, I need a sergeant.
You drove here.
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
Sir.
Can I get a sergeant here?
That's still not going to stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir?
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you are, sir. So I asked you multiple times. You can rewind your camera back. I asked you multiple times. Okay, you're refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained does not require me to show an ID.
Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir. You're investigating a crime. Yes, sir, it does require. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does.
Can you state that statute?
Sir, no, you can go state statute. So you can go look it up.
I looked it up.
It's no ignorance in law. So if you don't know, sir, you can go look it up.
Trespass does not apply to public property in South Carolina.
Sir, so they can refuse service. So basically,
they can refuse service. Okay, so I'll take it up with their higher
Okay, so I'm asking, they want you on trespass. They can put you on trespass. This also is a business. They can refuse. They can put you on trespass.
This is not a business. This is government.
So, sir, is it not a business operation? Do you not transaction money? Is it not considered still business, sir?
They're owned by the federal government. They're not Walmart. Okay, so this is not private property.
They still place people on trespass.
This is not private property. I'm gonna get out of the sun here. Okay.
No, I need your ID, sir.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Look at the difference in approach. The captain gets out of his vehicle, smiley and friendly. The de-escalation begins before he even speaks.
See you again.
Nice to see you again. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Shake your hand.
Yeah.
How are you?
Captain, I just want to say that you're one of the best captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Okay.
So basically, they want more trespassing. He's basically, I told him, he's basically got called, told me disturbing people. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's under detained. He refused to identify who he is, give his identification, so they need to pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here. I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards. And I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said I'm with myself. And she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. Holding a camera does not create a disturbance. I understand you got called here.
So that's not creating disturbance, sir?
He rolled up code 3 because elders.
The female cop's ego is about to get burst. The captain informs him he's not detained, but she tells him otherwise. She's out of control and wants everything her own way.
Captain, am I being detained, Captain?
Nope. I just want to talk.
Elvis has got me detained.
You are detained.
I told you before he was
Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, you know, I went downtown to the post office, walked all through there, 3 cameras rolling, nobody said a word. I didn't create any disturbance. The postal inspector was there.
Yeah.
Kudos to Richland County. I did not expect this. I really did not. I expected them to know the law a little better.
Sir, regardless, sir, this is I understand what you're doing, sir.
Yes, sir.
But this is a very busy area, sir. But a deputy had to come out here and I understand you're trying to do this for you, right?
Well, she shouldn't have called back.
I'll let you speak, sir. Listen.
Okay, go
sir.
ahead.
I understand that, sir. But it's a very busy area, sir. We deal with shooting.
I understand that.
This guy seen somebody with a deal with a gun, and deputy had to stop what they're doing to come deal with you.
No, it's not.
You're wasting, taking away from resources by what you're doing.
I'm not.
He's correct.
I'm not going to be committing any
You
crime. I
take
promise you,
resources,
Captain. I'm not committing any crime,
I know.
and I'm not going to do it.
He is making a good point, though.
Yeah, I mean,
If we could do this in a lot better way, so
Yeah.
you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 deputies. that
well,
could
the
be actually
manager didn't need to call 911. Elders didn't need to call for Code 3 backup. And I did ask for, when I started talking to, I forgot his name, I asked for a sergeant. I said, can we please get a sergeant? And then you rolled up. I said, the captain's here. I'm like, perfect.
Right. I understand what you know,
Okay.
but we want to make sure everybody knows
Right.
what you know.
That's right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do it in a manner so we're not wasting 5 deputies.
Exactly.
That we're
Y'all got better things to do.
correct. So we want to do it. It's not a matter of doing things. It's a matter of doing things in the right way.
Film y'all leaving, and then I'll be out of here.
Okay. Well, we can't leave until you leave. We're gonna go off and on the whole night.
I guess so. Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Filming in public is a right protected by the First Amendment, which guarantees freedom of expression and information gathering. Courts have consistently said that taking photos and videos in public is a crucial part of free speech and press. This was confirmed in cases like Gleick versus Cunniffe, where the courts acknowledged that people have a protected right to record public officials in public places. In the video, the people argue that they have the right to film on a public easement, supported by legal cases that distinguish public areas from restricted state property. They say public easements are meant for everyone, including filming, and point to public utilities in the area as evidence that it's intended for public use. The correctional officer's questioning of the filming authorization shows a possible misunderstanding of state policies versus public rights. While security is important, especially near a correctional facility, it needs to be balanced with constitutional rights. The suggestion to contact a public information officer for permission while following institutional rules seems to clash with the broader legal permission for public filming. While law enforcement has a valid interest in security, it must be done without violating constitutional rights. The debate is about whether the precautions suggested by the officer are reasonable or if they go too far and limit public freedom. The main point of the interaction is the argument about jurisdiction made by the photographers. By saying they are on a public easement, they highlight a crucial legal boundary for their right to film. The difference between public and state property is important, showing that while there may be some restrictions on state property, public spaces have broader legal protection. We want to hear what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is important in shaping discussions on important topics. Let's keep exploring, asking questions, and getting involved in the world to make sure our rights are respected and our communities are safe.